everyone. In this video, we will be using FOIL method in multiplying algebraic expression. FOIL is an acronym that stands for first, outer, inner, last. There is also another method that is using the area model in multiplying algebraic expression. I will put the link of that video in the description box below. But today we're going to have FOIL method. So FOIL stands for first. So in this example that we have here, so the F stands for first. So we are going to multiply this first term of the first parentheses to the first term of the other group that we have here. So that's why we have here first. So I'm going to write that here. So that's first. So we multiply first and first. So that would be 3x times 5x would be 15. So this is going to be 15x squared. And then we have here, after we got that, we will do the outer. So the outer means this first and this other term right here. So this is outer. So this is outer right here. Okay, so that's gonna be 3x times 2 would be 6x. I'm gonna write 6x right here. And then the inner that we have here, which is letter I, are these two right here. So we're gonna multiply these two. So we will label this as the inner. So I'm just gonna write inner right here. So that's inner. So because they're like inside, so negative 5 times 5x would be negative 25x. And then the last would be the last term of the first group here and the last term of the second group here. So that's going to be negative 5 times 2. So it's going to be right here. So this is the last. So that's how we got this acronym. So negative 5 times 2 would be a negative 10. So as you can see here, it's nicely ordered. First, outer, inner, last, and that is FOIL. Okay, from here we can combine like terms. So we have 6x and 25x are like terms. So that would come out 15x squared. And then 6x minus 25x would be negative 19x minus 10 is the final answer for this, the product for these two binomial. At this time, I would encourage you to pause this video and try this problem out on your own. And when you're done, unpause it and check your answer. Okay, so we go over the problem here. So pretty much this means that we have two groups of negative 2x plus 3. So that exponent is telling us that. So then we can go ahead and write this as negative 2x plus 3. Again, there are two groups of these. So that's going to be negative 2x plus 3. So this exponent that we have here is telling us that we have two groups of these, 2x plus 3. So we pretty much have to do the same thing. So it's going to be the first and first. So that would be these two right here. So we can label this as our F. So that we have negative 2 times negative 2x times negative 2x is a positive 4x squared. And then we will multiply the outer. So that's negative 2x times 3. So this will be the outer right here. So that is going to be negative 6x. And then the inner, so we have these two terms right here. So I'm going to label this as I. So if we multiply positive 3 times negative 2x is a negative 6x. And then the last term would be this 2 right here. So we're going to multiply these two and that would be last. So that we have 3 times 3 would be a positive 9. So as you can see, we have a nice acronym here, FOIL. So we are going to combine like terms. So 6x and 6x, when we add them together, that would be a negative 12x. So the final answer would be 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. So this is the product of this two binomial right here. Did you get the same answer as this? Good. Perfect. Now let's, as you can see on this examples that we have here, FOIL is pretty much like the first term will be multiplied to all of the terms in the second parentheses. And the second term of the first parentheses will be multiplied to each of the terms. So pretty much 3 will be multiplied to all of them on the on the right side, and the negative 5 will be multiplied to all of them. Now this FOIL method can be extended with a binomial and a trinomial multiplied together. So in this example that we have here, we're supposed to determine the product between these binomial and this trinomial. So we're gonna do a modified FOIL method for this. So what are we gonna do is we start with negative 3x, and we are going to distribute to each of the terms inside the parentheses of the second here. So the second the trinomial. So be sure that we distribute it to each one, because others missed it. They distributed also to the first one. That's not how we do it. It has to be each of them. So in this case right here, we're gonna multiply this two right here. So we're gonna simplify that first. So that would be negative 3x times 5x squared would be negative 15x cubed. And then we're gonna multiply the negative 3x with this negative 4x, so that would be a positive. Because we have two negatives, it will come out positive. So positive 12x squared, and then this negative 3x will be multiplied to the last term that we have here, so that would be a negative 21x. Okay, now after that, we are going to multiply this second term of this first group here to each of the terms again inside the parentheses of the second group that we have here. So that would be 2 times 5x squared would be 10x squared. Now we are going to group them together like terms. This is cubed and this is squared. So the answer for this is 10x squared. So I'm going to put that next to this because that's x squared. So that would be a plus 10x squared. And then I am going to multiply these two to the negative 4x. So that would be a negative 8x. So that's going to be 2 times negative 4x is negative 8x. And these two will also be multiplied to the 7. And that would be a positive 14. And then from here, we are going to add this expressions here. So we're going to add all these to get the final answer. So that would be, we bring down negative 15x cubed. And then we have a 22, so there's a positive 22x squared. Again, we're adding them. So then this one right here would be a negative 29x and then plus 14. So this is the product of this binomial and trinomial multiplied together. At this time, I would encourage you to pause this video and try this problem out on your own. And when you're done, unpause it and check your answer. Okay, so we go over the problem here. So it's pretty much the same thing. We start by multiplying this x to each of the terms on the second parenthesis. So that would be negative 2x squared. Oh, no, that's 2x cubed. Then please remember that this one will be multiplied to each of the terms here, not only to one, because others missed it and they multiplied it only to one. So it has to be 3 of them. So that would be negative 2x cubed, and then we multiply this one again to the second term of this trinomial here. So that would be a positive x squared, and then this x will be multiplied again to the 1 here. So that would be a positive x. And then after that, we are going to multiply the negative 5 to each of them. So negative 5 and negative 2x squared, that would be a 10x squared. So I will have to put that next to the x squared. So that is a plus 10x squared, because the negative and negative makes it positive. And then we're going to multiply the negative 5 to the x, and that would be a negative 5x. So as you can see, both x's and x squared are on the same line, because we're going to be adding them together because they're like terms. And then the last one that we have here is negative 5 and 1. That would be a minus 5. So then from here, we go ahead and add them up together. So then we are able to get the final answer. So we bring this down. So that's negative 2x cubed. And then we have plus 11x squared. This would be a negative 4x. And then we have a minus 5. So this is the product of this binomial and this trinomial multiplied together. Did you get the same answer as this? Good. Perfect. If you find this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more math videos. See ya!